welcome back to my channel, and it's gonna be another Rick Owens video today. I'll be completing a puzzle, a fashion puzzle, or should I say a Rick Owens puzzle. I have picked up a few special pieces, and finally I'm gonna be able to construct runway looks. My name is Carl. We are back with another video, and for this video my aim is just to highlight my favorite runway pieces. I'll be trying things on, I'll be styling things, kind of do a deep dive. It's gonna be fun, and the good thing about experimental pieces like this, you'll never know what it's gonna look like until you try it on. And also there's like a story behind every piece. So before we begin, I'd like to ask you to please like this video. So let's begin with the first item. This is the Rick Owens skirt from the Mountain collection in 2012. It's a pillar skirt. You know, I love pillar skirts because this has created a great foundation for any outfit. But the special thing about this is the fabric. Rick being Rick, he wanted to celebrate a different approach. For the women's runway show, it was look number 12 and it was look number 17 from the menswear. It's very rare that you get to see the same piece for the women's wear and menswear, so this was the highlight piece on that collection. Just recently, for his 2023 collection, Rick Owens released a distressed kelp denim of mammoth proportion. Rick has always been attracted to decay and chaos, and this piece harkens that spirit of rebellion, the grit, the decayed chic, the savage beauty formula that was sort of taken aback during the recent collections. I'm really glad that he is going back to this heavy avant-garde goth formula. And going back to the skirt, I love that this skirt is giving off a really primal animalistic energy. And this is a distressed silk. I think the distressing is done by shredding the silk overlay and layering it on top of another silk layer. The process of distressing the silk has made the simple skirt into a heightened runway piece. Oh, I love shoes. This is a simple boots. It's not groundbreaking as compared to my other boot collection. They're also from the fall winter 2012 menswear. It's a beautiful shoe. It's amazing. It's super fire, and I can't wait to wear this. Yeah, it's just a clean military boots without laces. I love the brutalistic nature of the details. Love that it has a zipper. So that's a zipper. And I purchased it from Vestiaire Collective. Yeah, it's a size 38 men's. It's just the perfect size for me. And I can just tell you right now, my feet is gonna be peppered with blisters from wearing these. So this is the skirt that I was talking about. I just recently started collecting skirts, and I love a well-edited skirt collection. This is gonna be one of my favorites. And I like the back because it has a slit, so it's easier to move. It's a nice pillar skirt, and it's like super distressed, super shredded, but at the same time there's like a sense of femininity and delicateness. I am wearing it with a Rick Owens blazer, just to be super loyal with the runway look. And at the same time, I'm also wearing the fall winter 2012 boots from the Mountain collection. It's the military boots. They look awesome together. More awesome in real life than in the runway photos. Another runway piece is this one of a kind, striking a rich amalgamation of a blouse, a cape, a jacket, a coat from the fall winter 2017 glitter. And I just love the hexagon shape. It's like a piece of armor made from this really heavy wool. Jacket's color is called Forest. Color reminds me of Grinch. I'm assuming it's a very expensive piece, no doubt about it. In the show there was like a frenzy of excess and a helter-skelter of crazy styling. Rick said he likes the idea of a ceremonial armor for a tribe of women, not united in aggression, but united in some kind of communal, idealistic goal. Glitter was definitely thought-provoking and dark. Initially, it felt like it was derived from a nefarious novel about shamans and tribes. Glitter was Rick Owens and Michelle Lammy's perfected symbiosis. Although it's not as wearable on a runway perspective, the narrative is stronger. You'll tend to stop and think, how or where are you going to wear this? Most of the pieces in the collection was bordering into theatrics and costume. But then again, it was a perfect timing as well, because a year after that, Rick Owens did a retrospective. Pretty sure the glitter collection was the most striking and stunning. And also on that same year, Rick produced a book. The book mainly highlighted the pieces from Walrus and Glitter. Those are like the collections I really love, because it's like a love letter to Michelle Lamy. It's one of my favorite purchases so far, because Glitter was one of my favorite collection, no joke. Getting something from that collection, I feel like I have unlocked something. And I think with the psychology of collecting, I believe that we're all kids trying to just be adults. I think there's something sincere about that passion of collecting. I mean, if you really love something and if you're extremely passionate about it, then why not? I wish it was black, because I've seen one of these. I think it's more stunning and very extraterrestrial. But this one is not too bad. Like, green was one of the highlight colors for his Gethsemane collection, so I'm like, maybe green is fine. That's the thing about shopping pre-owned. It's like treasure hunting. You can't really choose the treasures that you'll encounter. This is super major. It's giving me like High Priestess energy vibes. I think I've been good this year, so I deserve this jacket. I deserve that I found this. What do you think? It's very extreme. It's very heavy as well. I just love the abstract form. Look at this. It's like a whole new level of craftsmanship. The jacket that was shown in the runway is more of like a beige, but mine is more of like a green. It's like a forest green color. I don't know, I feel like if I wear this outside, people will see this as a costume, but I think we need to change that perception that this is just a pure visionary concept. It's not a costume, but it's more of like a wearable emotion, a wearable art. Super cool, right? So this is another option to wear the jacket. And this is the ellipse dress that I have worn halfway through, but I think it's too long for me. Together they create a very astounding effect. It's just like living the full fantasy of that collection. And although it's gonna be hard to execute this look on a reality context, but I think it's gonna work somehow. Everything is super dramatic and I love it. At first I thought the green wouldn't go well with the black and the charcoal, but I think looking at it now, I think it's fine. And I just love the museum grade look, the sculptural elements and everything. Everything that I love in an outfit, it's present in this whole outfit. During 2017, 2015, and 2018 collections, those were the three remarkable years of Rick Owens where he presented collections that are geared towards nomadic dressing. The theme and the motif of the collection is very ceremonial in a sense, and there's like biblical references. Those were his strongest collection. The Michelle Lamy reference is very strong in those years, in those era. That's why I love it. This is an intense sculptural masterpiece. It's the same dress that I've worn earlier with a glitter jacket. This is the ellipse dress, and it features a nice high slit. I don't know, the pattern language of this dress is so different. It has that couture quality to it, but at the same time, it's not intimidating. And I love the drapes. The massive drape is the central theme of the dress. And even if it's like a dress, it still has that masculine personality to it. Even if I wear this by itself, it's enough because the design, the structure, the shape, the grandness of it speaks for itself. One collection that really touched my spirit was Sphinx in 2015. And this dress is called the Seahorse dress. I saw that same dress on Vestiaire Collective, and right before my eyes, I saw how it was sold out in minutes. 2 weeks ago, I saw it on eBay and it was up for bid because no one was bidding. So I bid for $150 max because I'm povo like that. And after a week, I was able to get it for $150. Sometimes in the resale marketplace, patience is really a virtue, but at the same time, you really have to be quick. You have to realize what pieces will sell out really fast. When I bought this, I saw that there's still a tag attached on the dress, and this was purchased in filterstore.com.au. And I urge you, if you're in Australia, I urge you to check out the store. It's a specialty consignment shop that stocks Issey Miyake, Yohji Yamamoto, some Rick Owens, and some Japanese designers, so it's really worth checking out. The dress is like a size 38, and she bought it for $640. And yeah, this is the dress, this is mine now. I just love it when I score a good runway piece at a good price. This is a dress made with defiance and tenderness. I feel like you have to muster a significant thick face energy to wear this dress. What I'm wearing right now is from that Sphinx collection. Finally, the boots has met the same dress from that same collection. Couldn't be happier because I think they're made to be worn together. They're meant to be inseparable. So it looks similar from the dress that I've worn earlier, but this one's super different because the back is shorter than the front, but it still has that same pattern language. It has that same sculptural elements. Although it's an old design, it's an archive piece. It's made from wool, and I like that the back has like buttons. It's easier to like wear them. Little nuance like that I tend to notice. I just love that the first half of the dress looks like a tank top, but towards the bottom, there's like an otherworldly elegance employed to make the dress. But this dress is perfect because I wanted it to be like long line, but this one's like a hybrid of two things. So this is like short in the back, so you can definitely see the boots. It's perfect if you're like wearing long boots because it will just highlight the beauty of your boots. It's always been my dream to own a simplistic coat from Rick because I think it's a great investment. This is from the Gleam collection Fall Winter 2010. This knife coat is less aggressive, more crowd friendly, unfortunately. Purchased this from Mercari Japan, from the same runway look. I have that boots from the same collection, which I am very happy about. Another collection or puzzle has been completed because this is from the same collection, Gleam Fall Winter 2010, and now I finally have the jacket. Fall Winter 2010 Gleam collection displayed Rick's prowess as a serious designer when it comes to tailoring. I feel very fulfilled whenever I acquire pieces from collections, from runway looks. It's an aspirational thing, and in that runway look, that same model wore the coat with the boots, so this is the full look. I love it so much. It's the coat has a very classic permutation, but at the same time it's bordering with minimalism, avant-garde, and androgyny. Like there's like small doses of Rick Owens, goth, and minimalism. I would like to call it the Dracula coat because looks very nefarious and menacing and dark. It's a classic Chester coat with a narrow silhouette, perfect silhouette with my smaller frame. And just to break up the whole black, the simplistic black outfit, I think the boots create different contrast. This was a very forward proposition from Rick during that time. No one did man wedges. It was a very groundbreaking idea. No one followed his suit. And I like that. I like that he was a rebel in his own rights. I admire that resilience and anti-fashion thinking of his. 2010 was a really great period. It was a really great time for avant-garde designers. That was the year that they really thrived. The collections were super strong. Rick's pieces and cohesive collection was very comparable to the likes of Haider Ackermann, A.F. van der Bosch, and Andy Muehlmeister. That period, it's never going to be replicated. Rick has been way more and more explosive these days. In 2010, when I discovered Rick, the brand is very niche, like an inner tribe, an impenetrable force field around the brand that it's so hard to access, and there's like an air of mystery. Back in the days, I feel like general consumer before are finding it hard to grasp Rick's proposal because they don't know how to visualize Rick, and now it's more seen, it's more celebrated and appreciated. So I have to refilm because I just got this jacket yesterday. I bought this from Mercari Japan. This jacket was from 2009 and the collection was entitled Crust Collection, and the jacket surprisingly was so cheap, like dirt cheap. I bought it for $149 Australian dollars. You may be asking why this is here. So this is the Crust boots from that same collection. So together the puzzle is again complete, and I couldn't be happier. I have been wanting this jacket for a very long while. And also the collection is just a beautiful story about a dystopian future, women warriors. That was the beginning of my love affair for Rick Owens. So for me, it's a special collection. And that era of Rick Owens has always been comparable to avant-garde brands like Christian Carol Powell, Obscure, Julius, Boris Vicenzavari. Yeah, I don't know how I fell in love with avant-garde to start with. I think it's just to do with avant-garde having the most inclusive in terms of androgyny and, you know, bending rules. But yeah, it's a beautiful jacket. I just love the construction. Like, it looks narrow from the front. When you look at the back, it has that wider pattern. I love the funnel neck. It's made of wool. I'm low-key disappointed because it's not in the best condition. Like, there's a lot of piling, pulls, but for the price that I paid, I think I need to shut up. And it mirrors the pattern that you see on the Crust boots. They have the same Pantone color, the same feel, the same look. It just goes to show that it's nice to have few pieces in your wardrobe that are from the same collection. It just makes your whole outfit more united and more strong. I'm a runway nerd, especially with Rick Owens, so I'll be trying it on. Hopefully it will fit. It looks super tight ass. So the first look will be the thigh-high boots. This is the thigh-high boots from the Crust collection. I'll never get tired of these boots. I mean, Rick has released crazy boots in recent years, but this is still gonna be at the top of my list. And you know why? Because I love the volume, I love the gangrenous effect of the boots. It has reference from the Boccioni sculpture that I really love. And I think this jacket is a size small. Oh my god, tell you right now, it's super narrow and tight. I think I need to lose more weight for this. Oh my god, it's super awesome. It's like a corset though. I mean, if you've got boobs, I don't know how girls would fit this jacket. My head is too big. Yeah, this is how it looks like. It has that classic brutalist, almost like a minimal biker jacket look. My favorite part is this one. Like, it looks like a sculpture. like I'm wearing a sculpture and an architecture almost. So for the next outfit, I'm gonna be changing my shoes and I'll wear the white version of these. Now this is legit the runway look. An outfit that is very loyal to what it was seen on the runway. I just wish I have like a really light colored or gray or even like an ivory leggings, boots, and the jacket. I think they're made for each other. They got the same Pantone shade almost. I think it's always a good investment to buy Rick Owens jacket because it's timeless. I love how it looks like a dystopian uniform. It's crazy, it's amazing. It's out of this world. Rick Owens has always been instrumental in my quest and love for fashion. Fashion to me has always been about projecting outward who you are within and how that sincerity can actually serve you as a suit of armor. Like, I'm super shy and quiet, but whenever I wear anything from Rick Owens, I feel like my spirit is bigger and my voice is louder. Rick Owens launched his brand in 1994, and in 2 years' time, his brand is gonna turn 30. Through his clothes, did a way of me, in my most humble way, collecting parts of his legacy. At this time and age, we're still very fortunate that we are able to witness and see the creative process of Rick himself. So what we are experiencing is the purest and most sincere vision. I'm afraid that's the end of this video. So thank you again for watching, guys. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram. I will see you again on my next video.